The final day of the NBA season is here. We've gone through 81 games, and all these teams are in terrific positions. Well, not all of them, but we are going to be predicting the last day of the regular season. Here are the tables. We still have the 3 seed to fight for. Cleveland could still get to it. I don't know if they have the tiebreakers, but Milwaukee and the Knicks are fighting for it. This bracket right here, 5 to 7, still have something to fight for. Then in the West, it's crazy. We still have the Pelicans and the Suns who are fighting for 6 and 7. And then we have the Lakers, Kings and Warriors all fighting through 8 till 10. So let's get into the predictions. On the first day, let's start with the Western Conference. And let's do the game in the middle here. The Spurs versus the Pistons. The Spurs will win that. Wemby is incredible, and that game against the Nuggets was surreal, and he was amazing. The Warriors versus Jazz. Have to back in the Warriors in a must-win scenario. Then we have the Clippers versus the Rockets. The Rockets don't have much to play for, but neither do the Clippers, but I will go with the Clippers because they are the better team. You have to back in Denver to beat the G League Grizzlies. They had 13 players out against the Lakers tonight. Then we have Minnesota versus Phoenix with Cat back. I'm going to have a look. Suns versus Minnesota Timberwolves. I want to see their previous matchups, and I will right here. Here you go. We'll have a look here. This season, the Suns have won both games. So due to that fact, I am gonna have to tip the Suns to win this one because they have won both games. Then we have the Lakers and the Pelicans. The Lakers have been much better in this matchup, but will Brandon Ingram affect the result? I don't think so. The Lakers have too much to play for. I think they'll get the result. OKC versus Dallas. I'm gonna have a look at this one in terms of previous matchups, because I think the way you match up against a team is very important, and we do have to consider that both teams are still playing for something, and the Mavs blew them out in the middle, but okay. And in terms of who will be healthy, I think everybody is healthy for the Thunder, so I am gonna tip the Thunder since they are the highest seeded team. And I'll tip Sacramento there. I won't reveal the standings right now. I'll reveal it at the end. Now we have the East. We have Boston versus Washington. Not even a question. Cleveland versus Charlotte. Not even a question. The Pacers versus Atlanta. It's a bit of a question because Trae Young's back, but I'm going to tip the Pacers in that one. Toronto, Miami. I'm going to tip Miami. New York versus Chicago. I'm going to tip New York. And then the interesting matchup, Orlando versus the Bucks. The Magic, if I remember, have put up a good fight up against the Bucks in previous times. So I'm going to have a look here just to make sure, because I think they beat them quite a few times. Let's see. Yeah, the Bucks beat them twice, but Giannis is not playing. We do have to take that into consideration, and because of that, I am going to tip the Magic to win this one. Philadelphia versus Brooklyn. Philadelphia have no reason to stuff around in this matchup. I'm going to tip Philly, and we will have a look at the standings. To go in the West, we have OKC with the 1 seed, Denver with the 2 seed, and Minnesota with the 3 seed. Very big there, meaning OKC will play the Lakers if the Lakers get through the in-season tournament at 8th, and then Denver will play the Pelicans. And if we go down, 9 seed Sacramento and Golden State. Over here, we have the Knicks slotting into the 2 seed. Just to get this all fixed up, let's tip the playing games. I think it'll be the same as regular season. The Lakers will get over the Pelicans. Phoenix do get the 6 seed, which is big. Golden State and Sacramento, we saw this play out, and without Malik Monk, I do think Golden State will get through. Philly versus Miami. Oof. I think I'm gonna have to tip Embiid in that one. And oh wait, I didn't tip the other game because it's kinda irrelevant. But Chicago, Atlanta, I'm gonna tip Atlanta. I think they're more talented, and I think Miami. And I'm gonna tip Golden State because they'll be fully healthy. They weren't fully healthy against the Pelicans today. They didn't have Jonathan Kuminga, and I honestly think that they would get their job done. So our playoff matchups would be OKC Golden State. Then we'd have Clippers Dallas, which has already been confirmed. Minnesota. Wow, that's a good matchup. Minnesota and Phoenix. Then we have Lakers Denver. Wow. I'm terrified as a Lakers fan. Then we have Philly New York, which would be a great matchup, but I think Embiid will dominate that one. Philly, oh no, Pacers Cleveland. So two teams that haven't won a playoff series in a while. I think Indiana since Paul George and Cleveland since LeBron. So that would be interesting. And we have Magic Milwaukee. And I don't know if we'd have Giannis there for the first game, if he would be out for 2 or 3. Boston, Miami, they'll be incredible. These series all look great. I may as well predict... I'll leave the playoffs till later.
But if you want to see why the NBA needs to fix this, there's a video ready.